The moon hung low, its pale light washing over the palace rooftops. Beneath that glow, Mao found herself once again summoned, this time not by Lady Gyokyu, but by Jinshi himself. He stood waiting in his private chamber, his flawless features illuminated by the flicker of a single lantern. Though his usual charm was intact, there was a sharp edge in his eyes, one that warned of the seriousness of the situation. Mao, Jinshi said softly, his voice steady but tense. Tell me everything you discovered. Mao bowed lightly, her gaze cool and calculating. There were traces of a foreign herb mixed into the dishes served to Lady Gyokyu. It would not kill, but it would cause dizziness, weakness, and perhaps confusion. A subtle way to reduce her standing, to make her appear unfit. The silence stretched. Jinshi's jaw tightened, though he quickly masked it behind his usual elegance. So someone seeks to chip away at her reputation. That is a dangerous game. Mao's eyes glimmered in the dim light. Yes, and whoever dared attempt it must have connections in the kitchens. It is not an outsider's hand. Her words carried weight. In the palace, every servant was watched, every item inspected, yet corruption still found its cracks. Jinshi stepped closer, his presence nearly overwhelming. You understand, Mao, this cannot be spoken of carelessly. Even the walls here have ears. Mao tilted her head slightly. Then why tell me? For a brief moment, his perfect mask slipped, and she caught a glimpse of the man beneath, the one burdened by secrets heavier than she could imagine. Because, he said quietly, you see things others cannot. Her heart skipped, just once, but she quickly forced it back into rhythm. Sentiment was a dangerous luxury here. Later, as she returned to her quarters, Mao mulled over the pieces of the puzzle. Poisoning without killing, attacking reputation instead of life. The enemy wasn't just ruthless, they were cunning. She whispered to herself with a wry smile, this game is only getting more interesting. But deep down, she knew, the deeper she went, the closer she was to uncovering truths that might shatter the fragile peace of the inner palace. That wraps up episode 117 of the Apothecary Diaries. The palace's secrets are only growing darker, so stay tuned for what Mao uncovers next. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share to keep this series alive.